friends, it's Kristen with The Mindful Mom. I'm here in my kitchen for day 2 of Instant Pot Week, and today we are going to talk all about chicken. So I'm going to give you guys a minute to jump on. I'm going to drop the links in the post so that you guys can see what we're talking about today. Thanks so much for joining us. I hope that you guys learned a lot yesterday. It was a little bit overwhelming, but hopefully the email that I sent out later in the day helped break that down for you. Hello, Linda. Thank you so much for joining us. Okay, let's see here. Let me get this posted. It just takes a minute for me to make sure that I can see you guys on the computer so that I can answer all your questions. So thank you for being patient. I hope you guys are doing well today. Sorry to all the Patriot fans. Yay for all the Eagle fans. Really, I mean, yay for all the food, right? That's all I care about. Okay, so today, chicken breasts and whole chicken. Hello, Michelle. Thank you for being here. You guys can catch Michelle at noon Eastern Standard Time on Thriving on Paleo's page. She's going to be talking about how to make bone broth, so you don't want to miss that. Okay, let's see here. And one more little thing. I think it should be showing up now. Okay. All right, so we are going to talk all about chicken, and feel free to ask questions, or there's a little bit of a delay in the questions, so if I don't answer right away, I will come back to it and definitely try to address every question that you may have. But we're going to talk about chicken breasts, we're going to talk about frozen and fresh chicken breasts, and we're also going to talk about how to do a whole chicken in the Instant Pot. So I'm going to teach you all my tips and tricks. And just so you guys know, hello from Minnesota. Hi, Tanny. My chicken breast recipe is, Google loves it. You guys love it. The reviews are awesome. People who had horrible dry chicken have come and tried my recipe and sent me emails saying, oh my goodness, we are going to be using this forever. And I have a secret ingredient that's going to blow your mind. So we're going to get started. Look, my buttons are working today. Sorry about that, guys, yesterday. We're in a different location in the house. The electrical outlet just didn't want to cooperate with me yesterday. So we have our inner pot, okay? Inside the inner pot, you have a rack. We're not going to use the rack for the chicken breasts. You can, but I think that in order to get moist chicken, because we've all had dry chicken, you really want to cook the chicken in liquid. Now, my recipe is for 6 ounce chicken breasts, which are like the typical size of an organic smaller chicken. If your chicken breasts are larger, you're definitely going to want to increase the cooking time, and I'll get to that here. So we're going to pretend these are raw chicken breasts. They're already cooked for the sake of TV. And you're just going to put your chicken breast right on in your Instant Pot. You can do anywhere from 1 to 3 pounds in a 6-quart easily, and the time does not change as long as the chicken is not all in a big clump. So if I were putting frozen chicken breasts in and they were stuck together, I would definitely have to increase the cooking time. And hopefully that makes sense. Like, think of your Instant Pot. If everything is uniform in size, the chicken breasts are all uniform in size, you don't have to change the cooking time. If your chicken breasts are super large or frozen together, you definitely have to change the cooking time. Good morning, Heather. Thanks for joining us. Okay, so we have our chicken in the Instant Pot. We're going to pretend that this is 3 pounds of fresh chicken breasts. Are you guys ready for my secret ingredient? You're really going to be surprised. Pineapple juice. I know you're thinking, that's crazy, and I want to use my chicken in savory dishes, like my creamy cheesy chicken and rice recipe that you guys love. It's okay. The pineapple juice is just going to flavor the chicken, keep it moist, but it's not going to overpower the chicken. Oh, good morning from Hawaii. Anna, today, driving my daughter to school, they were talking about that in Hawaii today it's 70 degrees. And given that it's 35 today in North Carolina, I wish that I was in Hawaii with you. So thank you for joining us, and I hope you're enjoying that sunshine and warm weather. So again, as we talked about yesterday, you need 1 cup of liquid for any recipe that you make. So you would pour in your 1 cup of pineapple juice, and yes, you can use chicken stock, totally fine. I would not recommend water, only because water does not impart any flavor, and chicken needs all the help it can get with flavor. And then I would sprinkle in a little bit of seasoned salt, and I have a recipe for my own seasoned salt so that you don't have any caking ingredients or anything like that. But you can use just plain kosher salt, pepper, whatever, a little garlic powder. I have a homemade rotisserie blend here that we're gonna put on the whole chicken, and you can use that as well. So anyways, you put it, your fresh chicken, your 1 cup of pineapple juice, and you may be thinking, pineapple juice? Where do I find pineapple juice? Oh, is the link not dropped? Let me see. Maybe it didn't save here. Heather, thanks for that. There should be the link for the chicken breast in there. Oh, I see, the whole chicken is not in there. Let me do that real quick so that you guys can have that. Seasoned salt, yes, let me drop that link too. I will drop the link for the seasoned salt, good idea. Okay, so there's the whole chicken in the Instant Pot, and let me do seasoned salt. That'll just take 1 second here so you guys will have that. The seasoned salt blend is a great thing to keep on hand because you can use it for so many things. It costs pennies to make, and most seasoned salts that you buy in the store have corn in them, which I have a lot of people in my family who have corn sensitivities or corn allergies, so that's a must. Homemade seasoned salt is a must if you want to use that. It also does not have any MSG, which I have a deathly allergy to MSG, and people are like, oh, what, you get headaches? No, I end up in the hospital. It's really serious. So I avoid everything with MSG. And I'm gonna drop this DIY seasoned salt. Seriously, you guys have everything in your pantry. It's paprika, garlic, parsley, salt, onion, and pepper. I mean, it couldn't be any easier. Okay, so let me drop that for you. And back to the chicken. Okay, so you're gonna put your chicken, your inner pot that has the liquid, the seasoned salt, the regular kosher salt, the pineapple juice, or the chicken stock. Again, we're gonna talk about where do you get pineapple juice. So I had a neighbor recently say, where do you just find 1 cup pineapple juice? You can get a jug of pineapple juice, 100% pineapple juice. You wanna make sure it's 100%. You can get it in the juice aisle of your grocery store or a big can, and you can divide it up into 1 cup portions and freeze it for later use. What I do is I buy a can of just pineapple chunks. These are from Aldi's, but any brand will work. And then no sugar added, 100% juice. I drain off the juice, which is almost exactly a cup. And if it's not, I just add a little bit of water. And then we eat the pineapple chunks because we love pineapple at our house. So I serve up those pineapple chunks with dinner, or I throw it in some rice for pineapple cilantro lime rice, and we're good to go. Okay, so you pour your pineapple juice in. You're gonna put the lid on. Remember, if the lid gives you trouble, take a deep breath, walk away, try it again, come back, make sure your inner ring is sealed well. But you pop it on. You can hear it doing its little beep. You're gonna turn your vent to sealing, and then you're gonna set your timer. Can you guys see that? Yeah, you can see that. Remember, you can hit poultry, but poultry is just a fancy setting for hot. So what I do is I just go in and I say pressure or manual, and it's on high pressure. And then I'm gonna adjust it up with a plus to 6 minutes for fresh chicken, 10 minutes for frozen chicken. Now that's 6-ounce chicken breast. So you're gonna wanna increase by, we're gonna cancel that. You're gonna wanna increase it by a minute if your chicken breasts were like 8 ounces. So start with 1 minute and go from there. You're gonna let it come up to pressure, and then it's going to cook. It should, if you have 3 pounds of frozen chicken breast in your Instant Pot, it might take it 15-20 minutes to come to pressure. Mine has come to pressure in 10 minutes, but I've heard all different varying results. So just keep that in mind too. And then you're gonna cook it for 6 minutes on high for fresh, 10 minutes for frozen. Yes, 10 minutes for frozen. Then when it's done, you're going to let it naturally release for 5 minutes. You can let it release naturally all the way. No big deal. But if you were in a rush for dinner, at least let it wait 5 minutes so that that chicken is not tough. I think longer is better, but 5 minutes minimum. If you need to do a quick release, after the 5 minutes, you're gonna remember to use kitchen towel, and you're just going to push it towards the steam with a wooden spoon. If you have hands of steel like me, you just need the kitchen towel. But my hands have been burned so many times. And then you open your Instant Pot. And if it ever doesn't want to open, give it a minute. Good morning, Sherry from Illinois. Thanks for joining us. Just give it a minute and try again. Take a deep breath and try again. Sometimes the little silver button, the floating valve, gets stuck. And sometimes once you've released pressure, if it's not going down, use the back end of a wooden spoon and just try to gently poke it. If it's not moving at all, walk away, let it rest, and try again in a few minutes. But sometimes it's stuck and all it needs is you just to jiggle it a little, okay? So your chicken then is cooked perfectly. You would use kitchen tongs and get it out of the pineapple juice and use a little bit of the juice. And then I want to show you really quick here a really neat trick. So can you guys see a little bit? I think I need to move it up a little bit. You're going to use a handheld kitchen mixer to shred your chicken. It works perfectly. So sometimes you need to just go down like that. Look at that. I mean, you can put it in your stand mixer too if you have 3 pounds of chicken that you want to shred. Whoa! Don't put your hand in the mixer. That hurts, but okay. If you want to do 3 pounds of chicken in the stand mixer is great for that. But look at that chicken. I mean, it was shredded in seconds, and it's super tender and moist. And I cooked this earlier in my Instant Pot. So I've been up, I've taken my daughter to school, had frozen chicken breast cook. I mean, that's the power of the Instant Pot. Now we're going to talk about homemade rotisserie chicken in your Instant Pot. Okay, let's get out. I had a little piece of chicken still left in there. Move my Instant Pot back up here for you. Oh, no problem. Hi, Diane. Thank you so much for coming. I'm glad you're here. Okay, so now we have a whole chicken. This is an important thing. I sent my husband to the grocery store last week and I said, could you get a whole chicken? And well, I mean, he comes home with a million different things, all the things that I don't buy, and he brought home a chicken that was 6 pounds. And I should have clarified. I have a 6-quart Instant Pot. An 8-pound Instant Pot probably would fit a 6-pound chicken, whole chicken. Mine would not. So I recommend a 3 to 6 pound or 3 to 4.5 pound chicken, which is the typical size of an organic chicken for your Instant Pot for the 6-quart, because you don't want to overfill it. Remember, you don't want to fill your Instant Pot more than 2/3 full. For a chicken, you can let it come up to the max line because it's not filled with liquid, if that makes sense. Because there's only gonna be 1 cup of liquid in here when you cook a rotisserie chicken in your Instant Pot. So you can go up a little bit above the 2/3 line. So I have my chicken here. It's been cleaned, all the innards. The nice thing is some of the organic chickens come with it already cleaned out. I stuff it with a sliced lemon and onion, which I've already done, so I'm not touching this. And then I use my homemade rotisserie chicken blend, or homemade rotisserie seasoning blend, which, hello buddy, thanks for joining. Hello Shirley, thank you so much for joining us. I love, feel free to ask any questions about Instant Pot chicken. That's what we're talking about today. And if you have any questions about Instant Pot, like 101, I did a live video on that yesterday. You can also sign up for the Instant Pot week, and we will send you the emails with all the videos so that you can watch them anytime. And also I have like a little giveaway for how to clean your, a freebie PDF of how to clean your Instant Pot, because it can be a little tricky. Hello from Wyoming. Okay, so now that you've seasoned your chicken, you're gonna put your little rack, okay, into your Instant Pot. You're gonna set or pour in 1 cup of liquid. Again, you can use chicken stock, pineapple juice, and for this case, you can use water. No problem, because all you're doing here is trying to get the pressure to build up. And for pressure to build up, you need 1 cup of liquid. Some will tell you a 1/2 cup. I'm telling you that if you want it to turn out perfectly, you need 1 cup. Hello, Connie. Thanks for joining us. Another thing I want to mention is it's really important to use cold water, not hot water. If you put hot water in, it's not going to speed up the process. It's going to change the way that the Instant Pot comes to pressure. So part of the time that it's coming to pressure is the time that the chicken's cooking. So if you put hot water in, it's going to change the amount of time, the overall cooking time, which could result in raw chicken, overcooked chicken, it just depends. So cold water is best. Good morning from Pakistan. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Hello from Puerto Rico. Oh, I'm so excited to have so many people coming from all over the place. Again, we're talking about whole chicken in the Instant Pot. We've already done chicken breasts in the Instant Pot. Good morning from Kentucky. So here's our chicken. It's nicely seasoned. I have a cup of, I'm gonna use the pineapple juice in here just because I have it ready. We're gonna put the chicken right on in, and I am going to try to do this without touching raw chicken because I don't want to have to wash my hands a million times or for 30 minutes. Hello from Calgary. So nice for you to join us, Renee. Okay, so you can see in here, my chicken is in there and it's sitting on top of the rack. Why I have it sitting on top of the rack is because I'm making a rotisserie style chicken. So I want my chicken to be cooked and tender, and oh my goodness, guys, a whole chicken in the Instant Pot, it's insanely delicious. It is fall off the bones, tender meat, it's incredible. Okay, so then, this is a 4.5 pound chicken. So we are like at pretty much our max here. We're 2/3 of the way full in my 6 quart. So you're gonna do, for a 3 pound chicken, it's 18 minutes on high pressure. For a 4 pound chicken, it's going to be 24 minutes. I add 6 minutes per pound and 3 minutes per 1/2 pound. So let's start with this little math lesson. Good thing I used to teach math. 18 minutes for 3 pounds. I have 4 pounds, 4.5 pounds. So I need to add 6 minutes for the increase of 1 pound. So that's 24 minutes, right? Yeah, 24 minutes. And then I'm going to add 3 minutes for that 1/2 pound. So I'm gonna set this for 27 minutes. Is the same water for beef roast, turkey, or pork roast? Absolutely. You definitely need 1 cup. You can use beef stock, you can use chicken stock, you can use pineapple juice. If you want, for a beef roast, I have a recipe for Instant Pot French dip sandwiches. I would definitely submerge your roast in the liquid. So yes, Lynn, 27 minutes is how long we're gonna cook my chicken. But for pork, I would put it in like apple juice. That's delicious. You definitely wanna use 1 cup. And the time's gonna be a little bit different. So if you sign up for the Instant Pot week, I have like all the cooking times, like a link to where you can find all the cooking times for pork roast, beef roast, for tender. Again, for meat, and especially pork roasts and turkeys and whole chickens and big beef roasts, you want to make sure that you let this naturally release so that the meat isn't tough. That's a trick too. And if you get your meat out and it's a little bit tough, slice it up, put it back into the liquid, put your lid back on, and set your Instant Pot for high pressure for like another 10 minutes, and that will help absorb all the liquid and break the meat down further. How do you sign up? The link should be up there. It's, let's see, if it's not up there, it's thrivingonpaleo.com/Instant Pot week. Yes, the pineapple juice. Okay, go back to the pineapple juice, I'm sorry. So, Ricky, yes, the sign up is up at the top. It says sign up for Instant Pot link. You should be able to click on that. And once I'm done, I will respond to your comment typing and give you the link too. The pineapple juice, it gives it incredible, incredible, incredible flavor. It's fabulous with pork too, pork loin and pork roast. But I just find that it just seasons that chicken perfectly and people love it. Hello from South Africa. Thank you so much for joining us, Annie. Yes, thank you, Michelle. Michelle, oh, it's not at the top. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna refresh this because I had it up at the top. So okay. But Michelle dropped that link there, so you can follow that, Ricky. Thank you, Michelle. Sorry about that, guys. There might be a little bit of, I'll make sure to go up. No, be sure to sign up for all the news and the extras. It's a bit.ly link at the bottom there, so you should be able to see that now. Okay, so my chicken needs 27 minutes. I'm gonna put the lid on, turn it, and again, I'm not gonna hit poultry. Hello from Pennsylvania. I'm not gonna hit poultry. I'm going to hit manual button, because manual is best. It lets you control it, not the Instant Pot tell you what to do. Not because the Instant Pot does not know how much is in here. It does not know how big your chicken is. Turn it off. Ah, I didn't set it. So we're gonna do manual. We're gonna do it for 27 minutes. Now, yesterday, somebody asked me, how do you do delay time? So after you hit that, you would hit delay time, and then you would change it with the plus or minus buttons. But as we talked about, no way. You don't want to let your chicken sit at room temperature all day and wait. But that timer function is great for potatoes and rice and beans. And oh, Nancy, good, I'm glad you were able to sign up. Hello from Norway. Thanks so much for joining me. Okay, so that's chicken. I am telling you that this Instant Pot whole chicken, rotisserie chicken, is incredible. I love my oven roasted rotisserie chicken, but it takes 3 hours to get that perfect rotisserie chicken at a low temperature in the oven. This, 27 minutes. It's gonna take it about 15 minutes to get up to pressure, and then I'm gonna let it release for at least 15 minutes before I try to get it out. Does it get crispy skin? No, it does not. So this is what you do. Hello from Florida. Once it's done, you're gonna put it on a cookie sheet if you want crispy skin. I personally hate chicken skin, so I take the skin off and then eat the meat, but my boys love chicken skin. So then I brush it with some olive oil and put it under the broiler for a couple minutes, and it'll brown that skin up perfectly. Another thing I get asked a lot is how to make chicken stock. Michelle from Thriving on Paleo is going to be covering that. She's my co-host of Instant Pot Week today at noon on her Facebook page. Hello from Alabama. And she's gonna go over bone broth. If you wanted to make a whole chicken and stack at the same time, I use my kitchen scraps. Like when I'm peeling carrots and onions, I save those in a big freezer bag, and then I just use those to make stock. I mean, I make it for free, really. I'm using my trash. I really like to utilize all the food that I can to minimize food waste and to cut down on cost. But if you wanted to cook your chicken, your whole chicken, and make stock at the same time, very important not to overfill your Instant Pot more than 2/3. Hello from Louisiana. What you would do is you wouldn't need your trivet. You would set your chicken in. You would season with kosher salt, water for stock, and then you would add in like the carrots, the onions, the celery, herbs, fill it 2/3 of the way full, set it 27 minutes still, and then you would get stock. That you have to let naturally release all the way. But Michelle is going to be covering all things chicken stock, bone broth today at noon on her page. Hello, Joanne. Thanks so much for joining us. So for watching and for listening to me, oh great, Ricky, I'm so glad you signed up. For being able to put up with me and listen to me for this long, we have a special surprise for you. If you go to thrivingonpaleo/giveaway and you enter in the word of the day, hello Kathy, which is pineapple, for the best thing to cook chicken breast in is pineapple juice. Hello from Texas. So go to thrivingonpaleo/giveaway, enter the word pineapple, and at the end of our Instant Pot week, and sign up for the Instant Pot Challenge. If you've signed up, you enter the right word, you are entered for a chance to win your own 6-quart Instant Pot. And I don't care if you already have one. 2 is not a bad thing. I mean, you could have rice and chicken going at the same time so that they both cook perfectly. Don't know if you can remember all that, Frank. I know this is a lot. So good thing, if you sign up for the Instant Pot Week Challenge, we will send an email with this video so that you can watch it anytime you want. And it'll be on YouTube too, so you can send it to friends who don't have Facebook. You can watch it, and then I have an email with tips and tricks, like some highlights that will break this down. So Michelle and I are working hard to cover all of your Instant Pot basic questions. Hello from Alaska. Okay, thanks so much for joining. Join me tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we are going to be talking about potatoes, or beef tomorrow, I think. We have beef and potatoes, and then how to maximize flavor in a short amount of time on Friday, and desserts on Saturday, and Thursday we're doing yogurt. So it's going to be a jam-packed, yes, potatoes, Michelle, I thought I said that right. Potatoes tomorrow, and you don't want to miss this because potatoes are not created equally. Sweet potatoes and white russet potatoes. So we're going to cover all of that, and Michelle is going to jump in with a great low-carb alternative. So we're so excited. Be sure to catch Michelle at noon. I will share it here on my page as well. Thanks again. And got anything for a vegan? Dawn, well, the potatoes tomorrow are definitely vegan. Michelle is going to be doing a dairy-free yogurt on Thursday, so that will be great. Oh, Kathy, you are so welcome. Thank you for joining in. And I'm trying to think. The dessert, we may have some vegan options there too. So take care. Thank you so much for joining us, and don't forget to enter the giveaway and sign up for the Instant Pot Week so that you don't miss a thing. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.